Number 1, Iowa Hawkeyes versus the number 5 ranked Oklahoma Sooners here at the 3rd annual Lone Star Duels in Grand Prairie, Texas, right outside of Dallas, Arlington. I'm Tim Johnson along with Dan Gable and Jim Gibbons, bringing you College Wrestling 2000.
Well, I think the injured athlete at Oklahoma had an undefeated record there at 125, and that was Bates. And so he's being replaced here by Bo Maynes. And they still are high on Maynes.
Maynes is a redshirt freshman out of Salina, Kansas. And he redshirted, of course, last year and competed unattached in open tournaments. And in high school, he was one of the top recruits in the country. He finished his high school career with an amazing 130-0 record. Never got beat in high school. And here he is stepping in his first competition for Oklahoma.
Well, I think that's what Jack Spates was talking about. You know, he's talking about some blue chippers. If somebody's out of the lineup, you got somebody else to put in there that's got a great record, and it's been a winner. And so it's not like you put somebody in that can just go out and try to keep from getting pinned. I think he's going to send people out there, even if they're in the second line, that's going to try to win matches, because they've won a lot of matches. And that's when you start recruiting some, some good people.
Well, listen to this, and of course we know things change when you get college. Not only was he undefeated, not only was he a 4-time state champion, but throughout high school in 4 years, he never got taken down. 130 matches.
Well, that's an unbelievable statistic. I don't know where you came up with that one, but it's right in there, huh? I wonder if they just put that in there, but that's pretty amazing. You know, that first year when you're out there, you kind of caught me off guard there. I thought you were just kidding me a little bit, but we'll see. He's looking pretty tough on his feet right here. Neither guy's really gaining any advantage.
Well, Jody Strittmatter is a junior from Edensboro, Pennsylvania. He was the NCAA Division II champion at 125 for the University of Pittsburgh, Johnstown. And then he decided, I want to go to the heart of America at the University of Iowa and wrestle. There's Jack Spates. You're looking at Jack Spates, who wrestled for Slippery Rock, I believe, when
he was a national champion.
He was a national champion, Division II champion, and Division I. Yeah. But that's one of those that won them both in the same year.
Good shot, and he came up too fast, going for a bear hug. There's a takedown.
There's a takedown for Strittmatter.
That's one thing the kid didn't. That's amazing. He looks a little smaller, but of course Strittmatter's got a lot of range, and sometimes that's misleading a little bit. Awful high with the legs, but I think he's used to that. Doing a good job of controlling, looking for the bar Nelson on the head, trying to pin the right shoulder down, and actually doesn't have the right shoulder down. That's why Bull is be able to stay off his side there. Putting the legs in again.
Not going anywhere with it. Show back. Right away. Set up, Red.
So Strittmatter undefeated this year.
He does have a loss, but it was to Teague Moore, and he's out
in
of
the finals of the Midlands.
But it doesn't count on his collegiate record.
Just like T.J. Williams lost to Chris Bono, non-collegians, and so both of them still technically undefeated in the college ranks. Jody Strittmatter getting a takedown and riding out Bo Maynes for a 2-0 lead at the end of the first period.
55 seconds riding time. Chooses down.
Green's choice, down.
Strittmatter chooses down. This is where he got in trouble at the Midlands finals with Teague Moore. He got snapped back in a set-out position. Maynes does a good job of jamming forward. Knocking Strittmatter a little bit out of his position. Strittmatter's keeping his base pretty well, trying to make a stand-up. Has his arms controlled, though, and hits a quick short sit, but doesn't score there. Still coming around.
He's tightening the angle there.
He's looking, he's making some openings, but he's going to get a reversal.
Jody Strittmatter gets 2 more points against Bo Maynes of Oklahoma, and the score now is 4-0 in favor of Jody Strittmatter. A takedown and a reversal.
He is a pinner. He's probably leading the team in pins, but anyway, here's Strittmatter, comes around, about gets his head knocked off in the way around, but he comes around, stays on that ankle, and comes up behind for the 2-point reversal. Kept his hips underneath him.
We're at the Lone Star Duels in the Dallas-Arlington area, Grand Prairie, Texas, at Warrior Coliseum, and we're in the first match of our first meet at the Lone Star Duels.
I can see why he gets in trouble. He lays his leg in there instead of putting his leg in and driving. Anybody that's a flexible wrestler could easily make some maneuvers there, but I shouldn't say easily because he's probably used to it a little bit, but puts him in trouble a little bit and gets him a little high. So, you know, he probably needs to tighten it up. As long as he stays up on top, I think he's in good shape.
It's kind of the stuff that makes a coach nervous, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah, if I was in the corner and somebody laid the leg in like that, I'd be a little nervous.
We're looking at the Oklahoma corner there with top assistant Chuck Barbie.
Tensional release.
And that scores 1 point then for Oklahoma.
Looking for the big points and big moves. Bo's doing a good job of keeping control of the elbows there, keeping his head up into him. There's a shot. Another shot. Good shot by Maynes. Coming around, cutting the corner, squaring the hips well is Strittmatter. He's broke the pressure, needs to get him around, break the grip, otherwise it's going to be a stalemate situation. Not much time. I got a feeling Iowa's thinking about, Coach Zaleski's thinking about a major in this match, and it's a long ways away right now.
And especially with five, there's Jack Spates yelling encouragement to Bo Maynes, his super frosh there, that high recruited athlete out of Kansas, who is also a junior national champion. It's 4-1 in favor of Jody Strittmatter after the second period. We're going into the third period now, and Bo Maynes will choose down. He's also down 4-1 in the score.
He's been doing a good job of keeping Strittmatter from hip tilting, from controlling the head. Both wrestlers jockeying for position right here.
He's warned the top man,
yeah,
Jody Strittmatter, and he says you're just riding with it. What do you think about that, Dan?
Didn't look like a position where he was riding. He was jockeying for position more, but wasn't hanging on or anything. So I'd probably disagree with the call, but Oklahoma doesn't. So
I'm Tim Johnson. You're here alongside me, Dan Gable. We're College Wrestling 2000 at Warrior Coliseum in Grand Prairie, Texas, at the third annual Lone Star Duels.
He's got a lot of riding time. He's got over 2 minutes. Now he's warning the other way. Here's a good job of rolling through. Finally got control of that near wrist. Maynes did a good job of staying off his back. And the clock is ticking down.
Yes, Strittmatter has control there.
There's he had 1 count, only 1 count though, no back points. And here's going to be another count. Boy, he's a quick counter, but he's on top of it.
Strittmatter, a transfer from University of Pittsburgh Johnstown. It's not exactly a program that hasn't had tradition. Carlton Hasselrig out of that same program, right, Dan?
Yeah, he's a 3-time Division II champion. Was he a 3-time Division I?
He was a champion.
Yeah, he's a football player. Yeah, professional football player. Yeah.
Okay, it's 4-2, but riding time goes to Strittmatter. He's actually got a 3-point lead, but they're on their feet.
I think Oklahoma's actually done a pretty good job in this match of neutralizing the back point situation and the majors, and keeping the match pretty close here.
And that's the end of the score, 5-2 in favor of the Iowa Hawkeye. Jody Strittmatter, there you see him, going to get his hand raised, and he's going to put Iowa ahead 3-0. There it is, 3-0.